Yeah, training has been pretty good. Some guys have been trickling in as the week has gone on from international duty. Still today we don't have everyone in. We're still waiting on a couple guys, but so far training's been good. Guys are focused and ready to go.
How much does that change the week? The fact that the group's not complete and before a big game, is that like weird in a way?
I mean, I guess a little bit weird, but it's nothing that we're not used to. You know, we've been to international breaks before and been missing guys before. You kind of just have to delay a lot of the tactical stuff and some of the video till everyone's here, which is hopefully tomorrow we can get everyone in together.
The team has, of course, new pieces. The Galaxy has some pieces as well. Steve was just talking about what Marco brings to the midfield. What kind of a challenge or a different challenge will that present for you guys?
Yeah, I mean he's an amazing player, right? Anytime a team gets a top talent like that, a world class player, they're going to be better and a little bit more dynamic. And Marco's so good on the ball. He's so good in front of the goal and inside the 18-yard box. He's a guy you got to know where he's at all times.
How has the summer window and the people that have brought in changed the complexion of the team at all, both from just the makeup of the group of guys, but what you guys can do on the field as well?
Yeah, it's given us a couple other options in terms of formations, right? We can play the back four, back five, a little bit more aggressive back three. It also gives us a lot more depth, and we have so many games coming up. And after this game, we have like a long run of I think 3 or 4 weeks of midweek games as well. So it just gives us a lot of depth and a lot of confidence within the squad.
Similar timing on the press conference the Galaxy had. I think Greg Manny spoke and he mentioned that for them it was really important to win the game if they're going to win the conference. Is the same sense among you guys as well?
Absolutely, yeah. Two top teams. Time is running out, right? So these games and 3 points are ever so important. You're getting 3 points for yourself, but you're also taking 3 points away from the other team. And there's only so many points left on the table, so huge game.
Yeah. Last one for me. In the group earlier in the season, I think actually right before the season started, you referenced that Carlos was still felt here. His locker was still in the locker room. Is that still the case, or has things shifted just on the reality of you guys are a team, players are coming in, you have to move some stuff around? How would you say his presence is still felt here, if it is?
Yeah, I think Carlos is a guy whose presence will always be felt here, right? For what he did for the club. How many years he was here, the memories he's created, the relationships he's created with all the people in the building. I think a piece of him will always be here. That being said, this is football and rosters change and players move on. So yeah, we're very comfortable with where we are now and the new guys coming in and getting everyone together and on the same page for the end of the season now.
Aaron, what kind of an impact has Olivier Giroud made, not only on the field but off the field?
Off the field, what a guy. What an amazing locker room addition he's been. We love his personality. He brings a ton of energy. He brings a ton of fire. And not only in the locker room, but in training and in games. He's a guy that we can really look to. So he had a little bit of an injury spell there. We were kind of being careful with him, but hopefully now he's trying to come out of it, and we're going to get to see the best of him pretty soon.
In terms of what he brings off the field, what kind of specific examples come to mind in your mind over the last couple of weeks?
Olivier off the field?
Yes.
His professionalism. I think the way he takes care of his body, the way he approaches training, approaches games, talks to his teammates in training, the way he coaches guys and things he sees tactically, asks questions in video. He's very engaged.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Following up on what you were saying, we saw what Olivier did during a final, one of his few games that he had been here, but because of his experience in elite moments and big moments, just how much confidence does that give the team before a big game, or just what's to come when you have it?
A ton, right? It's another guy that we can lean on in big moments, and we know he's been there before, and he's not going to shy away from those big moments. So it gives us a ton of confidence having him on our team and hopefully in the lineup.
Ask just one more. Following up on Carlos, obviously he had a big impact on the culture of this club and the winning attitude in this club. Is there a sense of, without Carlos around, that you guys want to prove that you can do it without him? Is there any sense of thinking that way?
No, I don't think so. I think this club is built, and the reputation that this club has built from the beginning is trying to win trophies, no matter who's here. So it's not we're trying to prove ourselves with or without anyone. I think the goal is always the same at the beginning of the year, and we're striving for it.